Back home in Cincinnati, Ohio, I grew up loving stories. My entire family is made up of readers, including my 95-year-old grandpa, who reads 2 newspapers front to back daily. So I grew up learning to value all stories, whether they were my favorite fictional books or the local news. Because of my passion for stories, I chose to major in English literature at the University of Cincinnati during my undergrad. But still, I didn't have the confidence to pursue my real dream, to be a writer. Before I started my senior year, my grandpa asked me, if you could do anything after graduation without the fear of failing, what would it be? And I finally told him, I want to be a journalist, a writer. My grandpa's simple question completely changed the trajectory of my path at that moment in time. He advised me to go for my dreams, even if I failed. That way, I wouldn't have any regrets. And I decided to follow his advice. It ultimately led me here to Syracuse University, where I'm studying magazine, newspaper, and online journalism at the SI Newhouse School of Public Communications. Here, I've discovered that my passion for storytelling goes beyond only writing. I've learned new skills in graphic design, editing, and visual journalism. Being a writer and editor for an on-campus magazine has shown me that I love telling community-focused stories through reporting on a Syracuse-based after-school program and how it's impacting local kids positively. My desire to be a journalist and chase stories also led me to get out of my comfort zone in other parts of my life. In May 2018, I followed my grandpa's advice to chase my dreams by going to Spain for my first solo hiking trip. There, I walked the Camino de Santiago, a 500-mile trek that took me a month. I met so many different people along the way, each with unique stories to share, giving me more confirmation of why I wanted to be a journalist in the first place. After graduating from Newhouse, I look forward to starting my professional journalism career. I've always felt that I'm working at my best when I believe I'm making an impact on my local community, whether that was in undergrad when I was campaigning for student government, or now when I'm telling stories about individuals who are making a positive impact on their community. My grandpa impacted my life greatly by asking me that one important question, and I want to carry out his legacy, both in my career and personal life. And that starts by always being willing to listen to other stories and not being afraid to take chances.